terms of, I mean, that's, what Trump's hearing from the rest of the world, but in terms of what he is hearing from back in the US, from within the Republican Party, there's a real push-me-pull-me, isn't there, for the president at the moment? Just talk us through the differing opinions that are circulating in his circle.
That's why I said at the top, this idea that somehow the United States having some level of involvement in this would somehow turn into us being involved in another, war on the ground in the Middle East. That is not the case here. What the president has been doing is showing that he is willing to use force if necessary. But from the beginning, even before Israel started this campaign against Iran, he has been urging peace. And he has made it clear that his number one line in the sand is that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I mean, that has been his absolute line in the sand for quite some time. Of course, there are people here, some, on the left and on the right, that are, concerned about this. I think if you go in and talk to the vast majority of people in the Republican Party, they support what President Trump is doing. What he is he is embodying peace through strength right now. What he is saying is if we want to figure out a way to ensure that Iran never has a nuclear weapon and that we can have a peaceful, stable Middle East, the best way to do that is by getting Iran to the negotiating table. And he offered them that. They've declined. So now, with this show of force by Israel and with the president saying, hey, look, nothing's off the table right now unless you come to the negotiating table, it hopefully helps to hold their feet to the fire.